Hey there, it's Lenny McGill with the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop here in our beautiful Nashville studios today. And it's just me and a camera, and we've got another camera here, but there is Quentin. And over there listening, just to make sure I don't say anything too crazy, is Nate, just to make sure, things are real. Hey, we're going to talk about our slide cut optic service. It's the 10-day optics that we have. We've done now approaching 12,000 slides where people send their slide to us, we mill it, install the optic, send it back in 10 days or less. It's really a fantastic program. We've not missed one day on this program, and we're really proud of that because it's something that people are doing. They're getting into the optics because optics are easier to shoot with. Honestly, if you've never really tried an optic, when you first get it, it's a little bit difficult, a little hard to kind of understand, but once you get it, and once you understand what's going on with the optic and how to mount that gun properly, you bring that optic up in your face, and it is a much faster optic or sighting service, much more accurate, and generally better overall, especially when you get a little older with, the older eyes are having trouble focusing on that front sight. Now you're really just, looking at the target and putting the optic, putting the reticle, the dot, onto the target. And it's like that fast. So I want to show you something. A lot of people say, can you do Glock 42s, the little tiny Glock 42s? And the answer is yes. And this is a good example. We have one here that we did for customers, just about ready to ship it out. But I wanted to take the time to show it to you because the 42, a lot of people don't think you can put an optic on it. Now, this is a little carry gun. So this customer opted for the Hullison. This is the EPS carry. EPS, enclosed pistol sight. So it's a box. And the reason it's enclosed is because it's concealed carry. It'll keep the diode, the laser diode, from getting obscured by dust and dirt and grime and just, sweat or whatever could get into that optic would possibly make the diode not project onto the glass, hence you wouldn't have a sight to look at. But we do and have, in this particular option, done our combat cut that allows the user to co-witness the iron sights with the red dot optic. For the Glock 42, we want to make sure that we understand why we do the combat cut. Because it's such a small little gun, and the optics, are basically the size they are. And this is a K-plate optic, okay? So that means the Hullison 507K, the EPS carry, they're K-plates, and they're small enough to fit into this package. But because they're still, relatively big, we have to put that rear sight in front. Otherwise, we're going to interfere with the safety plunger, the extractor, that whole EDP assembly right here, as we were milled down. So if you'll notice, you see what we've done, we've actually moved the dovetail from the rear, put it in front, which we call our combat cut. Now, these are suppressor height sights, which are needed to be able to co-witness. So I'm going to give you a chance to look at this guy here. Here we go. Oops, let me go like that. And there's what you're basically seeing. It's about a 1/3 co-witness, which is actually ideal in the glass there. Maybe a little less than 1/3. But like I said, these are suppressor height sights. You can see how they're a little taller than a normal sight. These are the AmeriGlow, and I believe these are the standard XL sights. So the other thing we did for this particular customer is we added front serrations. And I want you to pay close attention to this particular side. This is where we call our logo wrap. And you can see how we maintained the Glock logo and the 42 and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. So we kind of cut around it, but it gives you those front serrations that allow you to grip it when you're actually, racking the slide or whatever. Plus it looks really good. And then we refinish the whole slide in a black nitride. And we attach the optic, and now we're about to send it off to the customer. I wanted to give you a chance to see this though, because a lot of people are questioning, can you put an optic on a Glock 42? And the answer is yes. A lot of people are going to question about the Glock 42 380 concept. And I'm going to tell you right now that the new 380 ammo, the new designed jacketed hollow point ammo is really effective. So the 42 is a great little gun because it is tiny and it is small. It's the smallest gun that Glock makes. And the 380, like I said, now the new ammo, the new design ammo, the new concept, the new scientifically proven self-defense ammo is very effective. Because in the old days, people would laugh at a 380. Oh yeah, well that's not going to do anything. Well, it will. So I'm telling you what, if you have a need for a small carry gun and you want to throw an optic on it, we can do it. Think about the ammo. You want that full metal jacket, not full metal jacket, with the jacketed hollow point ammo. That's what you're looking for self-defense. And this is the kind of gun where you can actually put on and kind of forget about it because it's so darn small. Now, if you have an optic that you want to install, you can send it to us along with your slide, or you can send your slide and we'll sell you the optic as well in a kind of a package deal. We have a combo there. So we've got two different ways to do it. One, milling service alone, or the other option is milling service and the optic, and you just send us the slide. We do everything. We send it back, and it's ready to go just like this. And that's kind of how we did this gentleman's slide. He sent the slide in, and now we're ready to send it out, and it is ready just to pop on and to go. So this is part of our 10-day optics program here at the GlockStore. Like I said, we're approaching 12,000 optics. We'd love to do your particular slide as well. So check us out online or give us a call. Thanks for watching. I'm Lenny McGill. This, of course, is the GlockStore Performance and Custom Shop here in Nashville, Tennessee. If you're ever in Nashville, come in and check out the retail store. It's fantastic. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.